underestimate
the power
of a single
conversation.
It could change your whole life.
INCRadio Chatline.
conversations that matter.
You've heard the song Girls Just Want to Have Fun. Well, guys just want to be dudes. That is what we're going to be talking about here tonight. We're going to be talking about just the behaviors that men have that are odd, that we don't question. We just accept as normal, but bewilder, that flummox the females who observe this behavior. We're going to talk about many of them. I'm going to go ahead and introduce everyone real quick. Let's start out there in Illinois. Bring in the Illinois. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm going to disappoint you by not being nice. Hello, everyone. Also, John Cruz live here from Rockford, Illinois. I guess I'm just going by disorder. Up next is like down there. But yeah, I don't think you've seen her. You've seen her as much here on
our dudette from Chile. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. Greetings from Santiago, Chile. I'm Chris Ann. So if you hear me speaking Spanish, it's because I got nervous, but don't worry, I'll be back to English. It's a disclaimer. Hello. I'm so happy to be here and be talking about guys being dudes. I'm so pumped. I'm so happy and so excited for this topic.
And last but not least, go and introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. It's been quite some time, and it's good to be back here on Chatline, and thanks for tuning in. And go ahead, and if it's not too much to ask, please, our show tonight and join us throughout the entire time, because this is indeed a great topic. Right, guys, being dudes. I can't wait for our discussion.
We're going to make you guys guess.
Let's just jump right in it. Oh, I started on the last. We'll start at the beginning. Being unprepared is very good. All right. So our first behavior that guys being dudes tend to have, they like to nod silently at each other instead of saying hello. Now, have we all observed this by raise of hands? Have we all observed this? Guys just do the nod.
I did that.
You don't even know the guy. And you'll acknowledge their existence. Funny story, my wife was introducing me to her friend's husband. Okay, our wives like to do that. They like to introduce us to their friends' husbands. And we hung out. You know, we played games. We were with our whole families. We were playing laser tag. And then at the end of the day, you know, it's like, hey, how did you guys get along and this and that? And then I realized, like, I don't even remember his name.
Yes.
It's supposed to be the first thing you should remember. I'm just kidding.
EJ, back me up. What is going on there?
No, I like, I remember there's this one activity where I got separated from my group, and I just ended up like with this group of like other dudes, and we just hung out for like the entire activity. And like when I got back to my group, I realized I didn't even ask them what their names were. I didn't know where they were from. I didn't know their names. I just knew their faces. It was just like, you know, like I told it. We hang out. We hang out for like the entirety of like this activity.
All right. Melvie, what do you think of that? What do you think is going on there?
I think when guys get together and let's say one word, one topic everybody can relate to, then the chemistry is there. You're so caught up with your conversations, especially, let's say, let me give you an example, sports. Let's say it's football season, right? And you get together, maybe some barbecue or birthday party. And even if you guys are strangers, it's just nice to see guys get together, just laugh, joke around, talk about sports. And who cares if they forget or don't remember each other's names? But at the end of the day, if you get together again, then you'll now ask and maybe get more comfortable in asking what your names are. So next time you would remember. But that's me. That's my personal experiences when it comes to guys, that when they get super excited about a conversation, remembering the names, that's why they call themselves dudes, right? Hey, dude, or hey, bro.
EJ's comment made me laugh because he said, for years, I still don't know their names. I just keep seeing them and say, bro. Like, that's the thing. Sometimes you're waiting for someone to call them by their name. They're like, okay, Like, please call him by his name so I can know, because it feels awkward to ask at this point. Like, we've been friends for months. I still don't know his name.
Now, Cress, I have to ask, since you were from Chile, do you observe this behavior down under?
Actually, no.
No.
I think it might be cultural. Yeah, it might be cultural because it's always like, "Hey, what's up?" It's always like that. Like, it's
Mm.
always on the opposite gender. In even in the same gender, they're like, "Buena, cómo estás?" Like, "Hey, what's up?
Right.
What's going on?" So it's not always like nodding silently, especially for when it comes to Chileans. When it
Oh.
comes to Chileans, if you see them even just in the street, just like, "Hola." ¿Cómo estás? And then you go straight. For me, I've
Right.
gotten in too much trouble
Straight
because
to
you
the
know
good deal checker.
when in a hurry, I have no time on greeting anyone. It's like my mind is like, okay, I need to get to point A to point B
Mm.
immediately, and then they're like, hey, I saw you. You did not greet me. I was like, I'm sorry, I was in the rush, or I was like. My sight is not good, so so yeah, definitely I think it might be a cultural thing.
Okay, fair
Mm.
enough, fair enough. Let's look at the next thing. Oh, here we go. I wonder, is this cultural? Do they do this in Chile? Do they click the tongs like the barbecue, or they rev power tools before they use it?
Definitely, definitely. I think it
All right.
adds to the
Universal.
experience, right? It's like, oh, this sounds great.
Oh, Crest,
Oh,
do you
it's
do that?
working.
Do
Maybe
you
it
do
sounds
that
like the
too?
tools.
Yeah.
It's like a toy tool, you know? It's like, oh, I like the sound of that. Let's keep
So
going.
Melvi, do you do that also? Do you click?
You know what? I catch myself doing it when I'm frying lumpia. I actually do this, especially if I'm listening to music. Then I start,
Oh,
using
dude.
I don't
Yeah, when
know.
you're grilling and you're just like kind of like standing over it, you gotta.
It
No,
sounds like.
even when you just pick it up, right? You gotta give it a test. see if
Mhm.
I
it,
mean, it sounds like
see
there
if it
might be different
works.
motives then for clicking it. So EJ, you think like we're just testing it out, but it seems like for females, it's like, oh, it's just something. It's in my hands. I might as well,
I
like
mean, I
play
know
along
I
with the
wouldn't
music.
say it's like testing it out. It's just like I don't know why it's instinctual when you pick up palms to just kind of like it feels wrong to not do it, to not
I
click the
know, right?
palms.
Well, and then you think about maybe it harkens to our inner desire to like rev an engine. Okay, even though when
Mm,
I get into a car, I never rev the engine because there's no reason to, but I will rev a power drill.
yes.
So I guess it is somewhat universal. But let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Oh, the bro hug. Do girls do the bro hug? The handshake into the half hug. Do they do that at all?
Not really.
No, not at
More
all,
like
huh?
just a hug or like a cheek to cheek greeting or just hello,
Mm,
but never really a bro hug.
Okay, real quick.
mm.
Is the bro hug a thing in Chile?
Yeah, definitely. Between the guys, yeah, definitely. Yeah. It's
There we
not
go.
always the handshake. It's like
Yeah,
it,
it's
it
not a
could be the
handshake
handshake,
per
but
se.
it could
Yeah.
be like clasping your hands like wait, like and then fist bump and then it's like and pat on the back.
Yeah.
All right, what is
Yeah.
this? What is this? We do the bezo bezo. What is that?
Beso beso. Oh,
Okay. Beso
that's
is
like
the
that
cheek to
cheek to
cheek.
cheek.
Yeah, the cheek
Yeah.
to cheek.
Okay.
Beso
Okay.
beso.
So EJ, you do the bro hug?
Yeah, like when you say hello, when you say goodbye, when something good happens and you're like you're celebrating, like it's just universal to kind of like every one of your bros. You have to give them you gotta give them a bro hug,
I wonder
right?
where that came from then. So EJ, if you could be a little vulnerable, why do you not commit to the full two arm bear
I
hug?
feel like that's like reserved for like something like really special, right? Like let's say your friend's getting married, right? Like that's when you give them that full hug. You know what? It's
Yeah.
just I feel like if it's just like you're just saying hello, like you're just
You're,
saying hello to them,
you're
you're
like,
saying
bro, I
goodbye.
don't even know your name. How am I going to give you
Yeah,
both my arms?
yeah, it's like it's I would say it sort of feels special, like the hug, with like both arms. That's like kind of like more special. So
Right.
this like hugging with like just one arm, like it feels like more casual, like just between friends, right? That just feels more casual to do. But I don't know when that became a thing. I don't remember when I first started seeing because I didn't do it before. Like I didn't do the broad before. It wasn't like instinctual. It's just something that I would say I like learned when we moved here. in the United States because it wasn't a thing back.
Yeah, I think
It
back
is
in the
now.
day, they might have just done a handshake. Like if you watch old
Yeah.
movies, I don't recall in any old movie them doing a bro hug. Like I don't see that in like a Hitchcock movie or anything. So it might
Now
just
that
be
you
more of a
mentioned it,
later thing.
yeah, like even meeting someone, I think I do bro hugs like that. Like, you know, like when we like you don't really shake hands with whatever. You just kind of like
It
even when
started
you're just
somewhere.
meeting them.
We know
Yeah.
that. And guys were just like, you know what? This is the way to do it.
And I would say it's not even a hug. It's just like when you come in, you just kind of give them a pat, like in the back, like twice, and then you know, you move.
All right, let's go on to our next one. What do we got? Oh, we were talking about this right before the show, and everyone agreed grilling is the superior cooking method. It just goes deep within our soul that we must put our food in the fire. Does everybody agree? Fire. It's got to be fire, right? Fire is the
Yeah.
best. I don't know why meat when you cook it on fire, it tastes better.
Yeah, I agree.
No, I would say it's like you get your there's. I would say there's an aspect there of like testing out like the stuff you buy, you know, like a grill. Like I will say I bought like a fire starter, you know, like the thing with like a ferro. It's like you kind of you kind of smack it together to create like a spark.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
I want like if I have a grill, I feel like that's what I would do. Like that's the first thing I would test out, like ferro.
I did
Because I
that
want to
at
test
first,
that.
and then I just bought a lighter. I'm not gonna sit here with a knife trying to jump a spark onto we won't eat until tomorrow if that's the case.
Yeah, but
All
there's that aspect, right, of like just wanting to kind of like start the fire and kind of like tempt it to like kind of become
Coax it
something
to
that you can
life.
cook with. Yeah.
I have made fire. All right, Chris.
Yes.
Chris.
There's that feeling, right, when you're grilling. You're
Is
like,
there a lot of
it's enough.
let me ask Chris real quick. Is there a lot of fire cooked foods, cuisines in Chile?
Oh, there is a lot, like the parilla in every football match or soccer, better yet, every soccer match, there is someone grilling. And especially during the holidays here in Chile, specifically for this September, for the Independence Day, it's 3 day holiday, usually 3 day or 2 day holiday. They're all grilling. So you'll smell the meat grilling everywhere. So yeah, definitely, definitely. All Latinos love grilling.
See, my wife Melanie dropped this comment. They wouldn't. They would tell me you didn't come off as someone I could get along with, and then somewhere down the line we became besties. Yes, I feel like that's very common for like guy friends.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because we
you
just
find
wanna be
something in
dudes.
common, right? Yeah, you find something in common, something you both like, and you're just like, you like this thing that I like. We're best friends.
All right, let's go check out our next one. Oh, here we go. That's not going anywhere after ratcheting something. All right, so Melvi didn't know what this was talking about. So if you have like a truck and you need to strap something down, right? You'll throw all your stuff in the back of the truck, and then you'll take your ratchet straps, you'll ratchet it down, you'll clamp it down, and you'll give it a tug, and you'll say that's not going anywhere. And every guy has to say that because if you don't, something
Well,
will
I
go
don't
somewhere.
like. I don't tug the rope. Right? I get like I give whatever it is. I give it a little tap, and I'm like, okay, that's not going.
That too. Well, we are very tactile. So not only do we tug the ratchets to make sure that they're nice and taut, but you ever passed a bag of soil?
Mm-hmm.
What do you do when you come across a bag of soil? You got to slap it, right? You got to slap it.
You know what it is? Like if it's stacked up too, it's like it's easy to reach. You just
And the internet started pointing this out, and we're like, all the guys were like, "Yeah, we do that." We don't know, and we were all doing it, and we didn't know why. Melvi, why do you think? Why do you think guys are so tactile? What do you think this is getting at?
Well, they're not getting it anywhere. No, I think it's more like they would just want to see the effort or how much effort they can put in one thing, and hopefully that the end result will be good, and then they can pat themselves in the shoulder or the back and say, "Ha, I did that. I did that." Especially if you did it on your own, you're like, "Yeah, I got this. I did this," and then You go drive, and you're like, no, I did not. I don't. I'm just guessing, but based on my observation, I've had some friends who have that kind of personality, and so they think they can just do it all, or they can just be the man of the whatever they're gonna do, and then they can just do whatever and be okay with it, only to find out in the end that it could be a failure. So it depends.
All right,
some
Chris.
some guys, they nitpick about everything. They weigh things, they measure things, I mean, name it, it's there. But some, it's whatever.
All right, Chris. I need to know: is this a thing down in Chile?
Definitely, definitely. I've
Really?
seen my friends do it. Yeah, I've seen my friends do it, and honestly, I have no idea. I have no idea. I've never even thought about it before.
Have you
It's like,
tried it?
it's
Have you
true.
tried trying
It's
it?
true. No, I haven't.
I wouldn't
I
either.
don't think I ever had.
Would not
I
dare.
guess it's out of experience, right? Out of habit. Like, oh, okay, this won't work. Forget about it. I tried.
All right, let's see what we got next.
I have an extra one, Nate,
Oh
but
yeah,
I
go
don't
ahead.
know
Go
if
ahead.
I don't know if this is a guy thing or it's just a me thing. Uh, like I don't know. Like, do you hold like when you're drinking coffee? Do you hold it anywhere but the hand?
There's other
Like you
ways to
hold
hold
it.
coffee.
Yeah, like I don't know if that's a guy thing or that's just like something I like anywhere but the handle.
Anywhere? Oh, but the hand.
It depends if the handle's too small.
Hold on.
I've
I got
seen
my
like the little ones.
CGI
Yeah, I
mug
cannot
right
do
here.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I would hold it on that side, but like I would hold it from like inside
Yeah, this,
the
I
hand.
mean, I've done this a few
Yeah,
times,
like
but
that.
I've always gone back to this. And is this a guy thing? Like I have calipers, so I can just measure things.
Yeah, I do.
Tape
I have
measure.
rulers. I have. You
I
never
have a
know when
tape
you'll
measure.
need them. You'll never know when you. I have a comb in my in my cup here. Like there's not even a mirror here. You never know when you'll need it.
Oh, PJ
Oh,
is
yeah,
checking his
so-
mug also, seeing how he
You
behaves.
checking
All right,
it out.
while he does that, let's go on to our next one. Oh, did I skip one? Okay, we'll go on to this one. Hanging out with no plans. Oh, my wife got
Mhm.
so mad one time. I said I was hanging out, with that mutual friend, and my wife's asking me, "So what are y'all gonna do?" And I'm like, "Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
We're
I
gonna
don't
show
know.
up at this place, and we'll see."
I mean,
They
we're
give
gonna
me a
meet up for
time and a
coffee.
place.
Yeah. Yeah. At most, you're like you decide on the first place, right? Like whether
Yeah,
it's
that's it.
coffee, it's a restaurant. Like you decide on the first place, but then after that, it's just like, okay, so what do you guys want to do next?
No plans, and we'll even change the plans. We'd be like, "Hey, how about we go here instead?" Oh yeah, and then we would just go. But I noticed it made my wife so upset. She's like, "How can you just do that? No plans whatsoever." All right, Melvi, does that upset you too if you hear that guys, if they're gonna make plans, they literally just have a location to be at?
With my experience when it comes to guys, between friends and close relatives and whatnot, and actually even my own son, they're very simple. They're not complicated. Unlike women, we can change our minds in a heartbeat and then change it from today to next week, next month, next year, who knows? Until one or you have five people, and if one does not agree, then the plan is over. With guys, they're simple. Hey, let's meet here in time. Even with no plans, it's amazing how you guys can just get together, be there. Even if you change your mind, you go to the next location and just have a great time. I wish sometimes we could just do that. Like my girlfriends and I wish we could do that as friends and get together with no drama, no questions asked, no problems, no bickering, no complaining.
I
And
would
the
say
list
it's like
goes
a
on.
gift note, right? Like not knowing where you're going next. Like it's like a gift. In a way.
Yeah, you guys have a great time no matter what. What can I say? Again, you're simple. It's just
PJ
simple.
agrees here.
Yeah.
Guys just want to chill and hang out. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Crest, is this a cultural thing or is it universal?
I think it's universal. I agree. I agree with Melby. It's so annoying for me. It's like my friends like, hi, let's hang out. So what are we gonna do? I ended up doing everything, every decision, and then in the end, they won't do anything that everything I planned. I was like, it's so annoying. I took my time deciding everything, and then you're changing it last
Right?
minute.
Or they'll tell you, okay, it's up to you. All right, made an agenda.
No, oh,
Every
I
detail,
hate that.
right?
Oh,
They,
I hate
sometimes
hearing that.
one location to another, girls trip, and then they look at it, it's like, oh, I can't do that. Oh no, that one right there, you gotta change it. So I said, you gave me an assignment. You said you made me basically do our agenda for the whole trip, and then only to disagree in the end. So that can be frustrating. So,
I mean, would we have been able to discover the entire world if dudes didn't get on a boat and just be like, we're just going to head in that direction. We don't know what's out there. We're just going to go. Right? Right?
yes, yes, agree.
Here's
We
the
would take
point.
forever. We'd already be old and we're still in the boat. And we got what? How many locations? We covered probably just one. We do one. We're gonna be
Yes,
stuck in an
of course.
island, stranded.
Can you imagine Christopher Columbus bringing that to whoever's going to invest in him? I think it was the queen or whatever. It's like,
Yeah.
hey, we're going to take a boat to the new world. It's like, all right, where are you going? I don't know.
He
got a map? No.
miscalculated though, because he's like, that's what I mean, like he miscalculated. It was like he miscalculated the distance that he had to travel. It's like, oh, you know, I ballparked it. It's like it's in it. It's okay. It's okay. So,
Yep. Just like what PJ says, it'll lead somewhere eventually.
Mhm.
Fortunately, the world is round. All right. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right, we're gonna try not to reveal too many of these in the group chat, but the dudes group chat is 98% memes and only 2% substance. EJ, I know you're in some group chats with dudes. Is this true?
yeah, definitely. Like you have to scroll through so many memes, so many jokes, just to find where you said what time you said you're gonna meet up, where you're gonna meet up, what the plan is, who's going, and sometimes in between those plans, someone will say something, you know, like someone will point out, like, I remember I misspelled something and like it just got flooded with everyone just spamming the word that I misspelled.
With a bunch of memes, right?
You know what's funny? I hadn't spoken to my friend in 3 years, and then I happened to visit, and so then we were trying to coordinate plans. Oddly enough, we were trying to coordinate plans, and I was like, all right, let me send you a text. And he's like, because we weren't sure like if we still had the text history and whatnot. Sure enough, he opens up his phone, and the first thing he sees is a meme that I last sent him. And we both laugh because the meme was just so funny to look at after all those years. But Melvi, do you believe this is true?
Yes. I've been in a group chat before where mostly are guys. And just like EJ, I'm scrolling the bit information of important information I'm supposed to be assigned to. And I'm scrolling and scrolling. I said, man. But it's funny though. I love guys' humor. I mean, it's just amazing. You guys are amazing. What can I say? Again, guys are so simple. Let's say one word can come out from a guy's mouth and it's like a sentence or a paragraph for women. So we have more explanations, but with guys it's simplified. That's a huge difference. And with women's chat group though, it's like more explanation, more questions, more clarifying. There's and
Boring.
even if we have memes, sometimes we're like, wait, what was the meme about? And so, like I said, yes, I find it very amusing, and it's wonderful to be in a guys chat group every now and then just to have a laugh out loud.
All right, correct. Are memes universal? Is this also true in Chile?
Universal. Most definitely universal. I agree with Melvi. I agree with girls. So like it we get right paragraph upon a paragraph and paragraph, but with guys it's just all memes every minute, every time. But I'm guilty too. I'm always the one sending the memes too, so I contribute to that too.
I always found it interesting how like I'll come across a meme on social media and like, oh, I gotta check the comments because I know something good's gonna be there. And like the comments will be filled with people from another country. And it's like all I see is like yeah or JA, right? For Spanish. Ja, ja, ja. I'm like, whoa. I guess it's universal. Like, it doesn't matter who we are, we all laugh at these memes. Funny enough, in Thailand, they use five. So
Oh yeah, that's
you
what
see
I
a
was
bunch
gonna
of
ask. Like,
five.
what country uses five?
Oh,
They see a
All right,
lot of those.
let's see. I think we have time for. Oh, here we go. We've got time for one more. Throwing something in the trash from across the room and yelling, Kobe. And this is just throwing things in general. Guys just love just throwing things back and forth for some reason.
Laundry
There's
in
a
the
rock on
laundry
the ground, you gotta
basket.
throw it, right? EJ, do you throw things just randomly for no reason if you see it?
Yeah. No, I funny you say that because I have like sticky notes on my desk, and sometimes I'll just like I don't even need to use it. I'll just pluck myself. Like,
You drop it accordion style.
hmm. No, like yeah, it's like that to me. But I try to no, I will pick up my garbage can. I will put it like over there. It's like,
All right,
when I'm getting
Chris.
bored,
Since basketball maybe not as big in Chile, do is it slightly different? Do the guys in Chile just like to kick things around?
Yes, kick things around. Yeah, they're a huge soccer player. It's not throwing things around, it's kicking things around. Definitely.
How did I know this? How did I know
It's
this?
like and then they scream out of the lungs like go.
but yeah, that made me think of something. Like, do you ever play that game where well, when you find like a rock on the ground, you try to kick it towards like your destination, but if you lose it, you can't go back for it.
All right, we're gonna have to close out real quick. So, Melvi, do you find all that annoying?
no. Only some that we didn't really discuss, but the ones we've discussed, absolutely not, because it's understandable. And guys do it because they're dudes and it's how they communicate. And you know what? When they have that connection, even though there's disconnection sometimes with not remembering their names, it's a cool thing to observe. That's for me.
All right. On that note, we'll go ahead and end it there. We thank you for joining us here on Chatline. Be sure to join us again next week. I don't know, maybe we'll talk about girls. I don't know. That's up to y'all. I can't be the expert in that. But have a good and safe weekend, everybody. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Have a great weekend.
Don't underestimate
The power
of a single
conversation.
it could change your whole life.
INCRadio Chatline.
Conversations that matter.
When was the last time you made someone smile? When was the last time you made friends with others?